Hey everyone, Pastor Dave Stahl here, coming to you from First Hopkinton Seventh-day Baptist right here in Ashaway, Rhode Island. Today is Tuesday, March 17th, 2020, and unfortunately this is a time that I'm calling the Corona season. There's a major crisis going on in our world right now, and I thought maybe since things are changing so fast, we could get together and I could talk to you for a few minutes about what's going on in the world and what's going on in our community and how we're responding to it here in our local church. So first, I just want to say that this coronavirus and all the implications and all the things that go with it have affected so many people and in so many different ways. The last few days, I feel like I can't even keep up with the communication, with what's being communicated to us and with just communicating with all of you. I have noticed, however, a few trends in how people are responding or not responding to this. One is that some of you out there have just been completely nonchalant, just don't really care and not paying any attention, not giving this any serious thought. And to those people, I want you to understand that there is something very serious happening in our world right now. Thousands of people are affected by sickness, and thousands of people have died as a result of this illness. And so we need to grieve with those who are grieving and mourn with those who are mourning, and it's a real serious thing that's going on. Also, there are major economic and social implications. People's schools are affected, jobs are affected, and businesses are affected pretty dramatically by this. So there is a major situation that's going on in our community, in our country, and all over the world right now, and it's to be taken seriously. This is a global health crisis with ripple effects that go out all over the place. And as I've talked with people from different generations over the last few days, most people who are living right now can't think of any time in our history or in their personal history when we've had an experience like this, a global crisis that has ultimately created a shutdown for everyone. So this is something that's new, and it's very unusual, and it's very serious. And so I want us to have a realistic response. I also want us, though, to have a rational response. Another trend that I've seen is that some of you have a super high level of anxiety about this. Some of you are just crippled by fear and panic. There are so many what ifs, so much uncertainty, and it's a very unsettling time. And so for you, I want you to know that I'm praying for you, that I'm praying for God's peace, for God's calm, that God will just give you a quietness in your heart and mind and spirit, that you'll have His peace. I want you to understand that God is still very much in control. Nothing is outside of his domain. Nothing is outside of His responsibility and His control. God's got this, and it's going to be okay. So I think we are in many ways in our country and in the world experiencing a little bit of a wake-up call right now. And that's not a bad thing. Sometimes sickness and a reminder of our mortality is a big wake-up call. Sometimes economic and social unrest or uncertainty is a wake-up call. Some people are wondering, is this the end times? Is this the end of the world as we know it? Is this when Jesus comes back and everything's going to be different? I can't say for sure whether it is or not, but I want you to know this. In all of that uncertainty, if you know Jesus, if Jesus is your Lord and Savior, if you've put your trust in Him and faith in Him and you're a follower of Christ, then stop worrying. Stop worrying. It's going to be fine. Jesus is with you and you're with Him through this and beyond this, and it's all fine. If you have ignored Jesus, however, and you've got this little wake-up call and you've been ignoring Jesus and not giving Him any of your attention, start paying attention. Now would be a good time to reevaluate that and rethink that with all the uncertainty going on in the world. So enough about the coronavirus and all that's happening in the world. I want to just talk a little bit about what's happening here at church and kind of give you an update. Basically, all of our activities, all of our programs, all of our ministries are canceled indefinitely until further notice. The exceptions being, we are still going to have some people that gather here for our worship service times on Friday night at 7 o'clock and every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. The Friday nights is always a smaller gathering anyway. We want to try to keep it from going beyond that 25 people recommendation from the government. So we want to try to just keep that to a small gathering. But we'll be here. We'll sing some praise songs. If there's something you want to come and pray about, come and pray. But by all means, don't feel compelled to come on Friday nights. Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock is our normal worship service. It is going to look a little bit different. We are encouraging you to watch our live stream from home. We are not going to have any nursery or any child care on Saturday mornings. If you're a family with young kids, we encourage you to stay home and watch the live stream. I have some young kids myself, and they're not really good at social distancing stuff. So families with young kids, stay home and watch the live stream. Senior citizens, elderly folks, by all means, stay home, watch the live stream. Anyone with any kind of symptoms of any sickness, stay home and watch the live stream. Anyone with extra vulnerability to sickness, stay home and watch the live stream. All our health professionals and first responders in the church that need to stay healthy, stay home and watch the live stream. If you're catching a theme here, it's that most of you probably will and probably should stay home and watch the live stream. But I want you to know that those of us that lead the service are going to come here to church and have a service, and we will stream it live, so you have something to tune into and participate in from home. The service will look a little bit different. We're not going to have a children's message. We'll probably shorten the service up. We'll try to make the live stream a little more intimate so we all feel a little more connected. So it's going to be different for the next several weeks, maybe even a month or two, I don't know. But I want you to know that you can still join in. We can still worship together thanks to technology through the live stream. The easiest way to get there is right through our church website, and that's hopkintonsdb.org. www.hopkintonsdb.org. You can, when you get to the homepage, click right on the link that says watch the live stream, and you can join us that way. You can sign up, send me an email, or send an email to ashawasdb@yahoo. And you can get an email with the bulletin or songs that we're doing or things like that, so that you can stay tuned that way. So again, website is hopkintonsdb.org, or you can send an email to ashawasdb@yahoo.com and get on the email list as well, so that you can have the materials with you. So I hope you'll join us for the live stream. Listen, it's a crazy time in our world right now. It's a lot of intense things happening, but God is with us. God is with you. I pray that you have peace and that you are navigating through this with the Lord's help. And I'll talk to you all and see you all real soon. God bless you.